Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to some coffee and construction. I should be asleep right now, and I'm recording this for tomorrow, so hi. Here I have built out my first bit of automation that we're going to be making, which is the first first pass at the bus, which is the main area that will all of our production will stem from. This is going to be the, well, smelting area. I'm explaining that right now. I know I am, because I know myself. Uh, we're going to be moving to electric power, I think, by the end of this episode. And then from there on, we won't have to deal with any more of this coal shit. Ugh. So, this is me just setting this up. I played a little bit in between the last episode and this episode to get this set up. It wasn't much, but yeah, now we need the coal, and yeah, this is going to be interesting because a lot needs done here. Um, no, don't stretch it. You don't need to. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Gabby. You figured it out. um, I was not thinking at this time and completely screwed this up at first, but I get it after a couple seconds. Um, yep, there we go. So I think you can kind of see the shape of this thing, and this is pretty much how all buses look. Um, a real main bus would be a lot bigger than this, but I'm not worried about like efficiency or size in this. It's eventually this thing is going to be a sprawling megaplex of pollution and machinery, and it all looks amazing. So we're gonna worry about that later. Yeah, I'm counting out. Whew, I am sleepy. I'm counting out stuff to add here. Where's my water? Counting out coal to add to these things so that they will start firing. But that's gonna not last very long. I'm gonna have to get power going here. Although we can't get our electrical furnaces for a while. Sorry about that. Really needed some water. So we're going to be doing a like small bus, then production bus, and then I'll probably be splitting and making a second bus somewhere else where I find more ore, because this will dry up fairly quickly. Like I on stream, I think I was figuring it at one point. I was streaming one time. I was streaming this in the middle of the night, and I found a plot of iron that was worth like 1.1 million, and I figured it was gonna last me 6 hours of playtime. Like, eventually, this stuff will be. We will be producing and consuming so much iron and copper because these are the two base materials besides oil that make everything else pretty much. Like, there's a couple things to take wood and stuff like that, but like from iron comes steel, from copper comes like copper wire, and between and then iron turns into gears and everything. Like, you're getting so much. But yeah, isn't that satisfying seeing them all work? Like, that's a super satisfying look. So this becomes a. I honestly, for a while, thought about doing a stim video series of just building weird things and then recording them go in here, but yep, one more. There you go. Good job. Oh, I ran out. Whoops. I think at this point I'm gonna like build more and then be like, okay, I need to fucking get electrical going here. Um, I'm talking about the bus right now. I'm pretty much saying all the shit I already said. Um, but yeah, this patch will last us a week, maybe, like of recording time before we get the real stuff going, and we're gonna have to really expand. Um, Not gonna get a ton done in a month of 20-minute episodes every day. 28 20-minute or roughly 20-minute episodes are not going to work for this kind of stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna spend a lot of time um, doing this. Although I will be playing a lot of it off camera, specifically because it takes so long to do some of this stuff. Here's where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build new Steam engines, even though I don't know how that new Steam, like the furnace, works because I haven't used it before. Because the old ones were much smaller and you needed 10 of them to power anything. Now you only need a couple of these. I didn't know that. um, but I sure as hell just kind of go with it. There we go. We got one electrical engine. We need wood, so I'm gonna go chop some wood, I guess. Oh boy. I can see spikes in the audio where I chop stuff down and do stuff, and I can tell that I'm going to be editing those out. Um, yeah, we aren't producing nearly enough coal or either um, copper or iron here to really warrant having a bus yet, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, and these are starting to run out of fuel, which is a major issue. Um, I should be dumping all of that iron on either into furnaces or onto the track. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm building the actual inserters. Awesome. Although I think I only built half the inserters I need. Because I wasn't thinking. Because I need 20 inserters, not 10. Yeah, there we go. I think I just built the rest of the inserters. Um, so we're gonna go take some wood. Okay, so we have all of our stuff now ready to go. We're building our. These all ran out while we were getting wood. We're building our telephone poles and inserters and everything else we're gonna need. We need the burner inserters for things, although I didn't calculate this right, and we actually don't need those burner inserters because I could have just taken the ones that were down at the bus and replaced them, but I wasn't thinking. It doesn't matter at this point. Um, so let's see where I'm trying to figure out where I'm putting this. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It has started up again. It hasn't been doing that as much lately, but it has been starting again. So this is where I'm starting to actually learn something here, because I've never used one of these things before. But eventually I'm going to make a coal loop up there, and the coal will power all the stuff you use up there. I don't remember why I came down here to get these. There's going to be a lot of me just running back and forth and stuff like that, so I'll probably try to edit that stuff out. It's going to be weird doing it in post. Oh boy, I can't wait till these episodes are done and I can start doing them normally again. Also, I need to do a thumbnail for this because I still don't have one. Oh god, I need to draw something. Oh no. Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of Monster Hunter World footage, and I'm really desperate for that game. And I know Capcom is trying to do right by not... Why am I doing this? Why did I do Oh, because I'm about to have enough coal that it doesn't matter anyway. Um, I need a coal drill to start this. Coal drill. Oh, man. I'm so glad Rising Thunder's back. Even if it's only back in, like, a limited form. And it will never be truly finished. I should do a video on Rising Thunder again. Because I did one back way with Spectrum, but I haven't done... I haven't done one since. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna go download fucking what you call it right now. I'm gonna go get Rising Thunder. Let me go download this. Rising Thunder Community Edition. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go get Rising Thunder Community Edition, and I'll talk about what I'm doing here. I'm literally just I didn't know what I was doing here. um and it was I thought that because before it was a bunch of small furnaces all linked together and then you hook up the engines to them, and they weren't shaped like this and they weren't this size, so I had no idea when I started setting these down how this worked. So learning how this works now, I can do it better. Oh, Rising Thunder Community Edition is no longer. I'm gonna download from the Radiant guys. No, let me download this zip, please. Thank you. So right now what I'm doing is building you see how I'm making a loop there? Because essentially I'm going to have a bunch of, well, it's going to start as one, but eventually, oh yeah, I was like, oh no, I fucked up. I fucked up and I need more things to do this with. Eventually this will become a full loop that will, yeah, I don't know why I walked away. I needed the iron before I could do anything. Eventually that will become a full loop of coal so that it will only ever mine coal when there's coal needed, but there should really very rarely be coal needed to get anything. So yeah, this is one of those I'm just waiting now moments, and I could edit this out, but I'm just going to talk over it and you can see what this game is actually like. It's something. I like this game, but if you're not prepared for it, you aren't. You know, don't hurt yourselves. Yeah, I'm actually making it this weird, like, small L for a reason. I'm not really small. Well, I guess it is a small L just on its back. Because in the beginning, I needed it to be like this so that I could just have it dump the coal directly onto it. Why didn't you put that in a corner? Oh, yeah, actually, that's the correct way of doing things. Uh, wow, okay. I fucking showed myself there. So you'll see how this goes. This will actually take a little bit. But this feeds coal. Those things feed themselves before they feed anything else to make sure that they have um, enough fuel to do their job. And slowly but surely it will work its way down there, and we will have enough steam power to get all of this running right. And eventually we will have electricity going. It's not yet, but soon-ish. We will have this going. Best part about this is, once I do, this is very easily expanded on. But yeah, you can see now it's moved on to the second one because this one doesn't need, yeah, I'm literally saying these exact same things. Where now it's going to start feeding into the next, and the next, and the next, because the first one doesn't need coal, because it's already burning. We will eventually need another piece of coal to continue the heating process, but eventually it will do this all the way down to here, and this thing will then be powered, and there should be enough coal on the track then to keep itself powered indefinitely. Also, yeah, I start talking about these things are 2 spaces apart, and I don't know why I keep going past that. But, yeah. Oof. Oof, compression. Oof, video compression. Why you gotta do this to me, Windows Movie Maker? Have I ever... I know I had to have talked about that on here. Like, I had to have talked about the fact that because Bandicam records in variable frame rate, can't use those files with Premiere. And so you end up having, oh yeah, this is gonna look really ugly. Just warning you, this is gonna be super bad. Um, yeah, this is gonna be no, don't put it there. You could have made it symmetrical. Oh, you dumb asshole! You could have made it symmetrical. Yeah, you can't stand where you want to place it. Um, Chump said something about this being a meta let's play because I'm commentating on my own stuff, and I'm now realizing that me watching so much of Beatus and Beef do their shit has led me to actually just kind of yelling at myself. Alright, so we're going to take all these out, and then we're going to place down the proper ones, which are the electric inserters, which will then not need to consume all of our coal to power themselves, which is going to be very nice. So I'm going to let this go. I'm gonna let me take care of all this, and then I'm going to come back, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now you can see after a very long time of me setting that up, that was like 10 minutes, 12 minutes worth. I am about to turn it on, so now you'll see this entire thing in proper motion. And this is the first part of the bus. Oh, here we go. Isn't that so satisfying? Seeing them all work in unison, and so nice. I made improvements to the area with the coal production up north, near the power production. I made improvements to that, so now there's a bunch of drills all producing coal all at once and stuff. So it's a whole thing. I'll walk up there at some point, I think. But yeah, we have this going now, which is more than we had before. So I'm actually pleased with this. I don't know if I'll do a speed up of that or not. I'm not sure. I might put that in. I think I'm looking to build more conveyor, the belts here, and I need more iron. And I'm like, do I want to build belts or do I want to build the more drills to get more iron? I'm like, nah, belts are needed because I'm always on the belts. You should see, I could make my main game so much more efficient if I would just stop with like the needing to put 100,000 belts going in every direction thing. In at the beginning of episode 4, I'll show off my primary like game, and you can see what that hellscape looks like. It takes forever to walk across. It's a sprawling megaplex of poorly designed machinery. Oh yeah, I started making red research in my inventory because fuck it. Because why would I do anything else? Eventually, I'll have red research production going. But yeah, here you'll see this is what it looks like now. So it's a straight loop now. Just goes around and around and around. These all feed each other and themselves, and now you'll see this is how it works now. So these will all feed feed down into this main loop from up there, and that's all you really need for this. And that'll keep it sustained up until you can build proper like solar and nuclear power and everything else. I've discovered on playing this game on stream, there are a bunch of other types of power that I have not messed with. Yeah, there's like heat pipes and like a bunch of different like furnace, like not boiler type. There's like another boiler type, and then another turbine type or generator or whatever you want to call it. And I haven't even gone and messed with those yet. So our red research is done, which is what we needed for automation. And automation is what we're going to go into tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be all for now, and I will see you later, everyone. You have a very nice day.